Ah, there you are, Maze. You finally arrived. I was wondering when you would get here. I'm glad to see that my carrier pigeon managed to reach your house in Hook Coast. I know the town has been having really heavy winter storms as of late, since the sighting of that large green dragon near the mountains. Thank you for accepting my, invitation to this fine establishment.
Been on any quests, Maze?
Oh, for the love of Arvo.
You're the fabled Maze.
Damn it. A part of me knew that this whole thing would be a bad idea.
Jack, Vulture of Souls.
I knew it. These peasants want our autograph. Just ignore them and they might go away. Wait, what are you doing? Oh, for Scorm's sake, Maze. Why are you giving them your autograph? Just hurry up and tell them to beat it already before I start to get really angry. We are supposed to be in the middle of something important here.
Hero! Hero!
Excuse me, can't we have a little privacy here? We are in the middle of a... Oh, for crying out loud. Right, that's it. I have had enough. Everyone must leave us alone, now!
Greetings, hail, O hero bold. I am, you see, a famous bard. I sing you songs, you give me gold. It really isn't very hard.
Oh no, I am not listening to your shit again. That's it. If none of you pathetic insects will leave us alone, then I am just going to cast the inflame spell and kill every single one of you. Right here, right now. I even have my will potions added to my hotkeys, so don't think I won't do it.
Well, I say. My poetry not good enough, is it? Fine. I don't need your custom.
Some people are just so inconsiderate of others. It's like when you're walking down a path and people don't give you space to walk past, so you both end up bashing your shoulders together and the whole thing could have just been avoided. It's a really big pet peeve of mine. Anyways, as I was saying before, we were rudely interrupted by that swarm of villagers. As you know, I would have preferred it if we had this discussion at our secret hideout. You know, Bargate Prison. But ever since I captured that giant kraken thing and let it live there as a deterrent for adventurers, it's just been eating most of the guards that go to check on it, and it's causing such a mess. So that place is off limits for now. None of us want to be seen as liable if any of their families try to ask us where they are, and I can't have Lady Grey or the Bowerstone Sheriff asking questions about it again. But, well, this is a fine place as any to discuss a diabolical plan to take over the world, is it not? I know you always tell me how much you like to be in these, tavern thingies. Plus, you also have work at the Heroes Guild in the morning. So if you do end up getting too drunk, then it's not like you will miss your shift or anything like that. See, I am always thinking about your needs first, Maze. You can thank me later. So, let's discuss this plan, shall we?
Jack, the famous Jack.
Ah, yes, good day to you, sir. Are you ready to take our order?
Oh, take a look around, by all means.
Good. Let me just check the menu. Yeah. I mean, I don't really know why I was expecting anything different. All you guys ever sell in this place is green apples, red meat, and fucking beer. Well, I guess I will just have to take a pint of your finest beer then. How about you, Maze? I am guessing that you are wanting a beer to call your own.
You're no puzzle to me, Maze.
There we have it then. 2 beers, one for me and one for my minion. My good friend Maze.
Pleasure doing business with ye, me old China. I'm off. Got an inn to run.
As I was saying before, let's finally discuss this plan that I have come up with. You know about my mysterious history, don't you, Maze? You know my fight with William Black? The whole losing the Sword of Aeons and then finally being reborn again after some hero was foolish enough to wear my mask. Well, it's all coming full circle now. As you're probably aware, being the type of person who reads books about the Old Kingdom in your spare time, William Black stole the Sword of Aeons from me and has hid it away somewhere in Albion. I've been looking for an eternity to find it, but to no avail. However, I have recently found a lead that might help me find the Sword of Aeons again. The source is very reliable. I think it was from some old man outside of the Heroes Guild that was begging for money. but that is besides the point. You see, I managed to find out that William Black's bloodline is still out there. There is a family which is clearly the descendants of his rule. That sorry excuse for a wizard was actually dumb enough to have children before he went missing all those years ago. This gives me and you a reliable source of will energy that we can tap into in which to summon the septimal key from the Hook Coast Abbey. You know, the key that is rumored to open the many focus sites that are scattered around Albion. If we use this information to our advantage and find these descendants of William Black, then all we have to do is lure them to Hook Coast and imprison them there. This is so that you can perform some kind of Old Kingdom ritual in order for us to get the key. We could also kill these descendants afterwards to power up the Sword of Aeons, as it was smart enough to make a deal with William Black and absorbed his soul. Now, every time his bloodline is killed, the sword absorbs that soul and the host's will energy in order to slowly grow stronger with the passing of time. Hence its amazing name, the Sword of Aeons. Well, despite how amazing this plan is, I have run into a bit of a problem, Maze. Sure, I have the plan. I know what I need to do in order to summon the Sword of Aeons and wreak havoc on this world. My only issue is that... well, you know me, Maze. I'm not really a people person, and so I don't even know where to find these descendants. They could be anywhere. Bowerstone, Oakvale, Bloodstone, Hook Coast. They could even be in the damn northern wastes. I could be spending years trying to find out where they are. This is exactly why I brought you here, Maze. Surely you can think of something. Surely all of those markings on your face are meant to be a direct sign of will energy that is flowing straight to your brain and powering it with some kind of intellect. Someone like you, who knows everything about the Old Kingdom and the Guild of Heroes, should have some idea of where I should look. So, what do you say, friend? Do you know where I should start my search? Oh, come on now, Maze. Will you stop bringing up that stupid magical sword? Everyone knows that Avo's tear is not real. It's just a myth to attract tourists to the Guild of Heroes. Focus, Maze. Think. Who might be the descendants of the first Archon's bloodline? Wait, hold on a second. Say that name again. No, the one starting with S. The one that sounds like a color. Scarlet Robe. Where have I heard that name before? Scarlet. Oh, sweet Scarlet. The arena! Scarlet Robe was the first female champion of the Witchwood Arena. Of course! Oh my God, Maze, you are a genius! I know that giant head of yours was full of something other than lightning spells. Of course! How did I not see this before? Who else in the past decade has shown such potential as a hero than the arena champion known as Scarlet Robe? No one, Maze, that's who. Oh, I can hardly even contain myself. I am excited to think I might actually be able to hold that precious sword in my hands once more. I don't suppose you know where exactly this Scarlet Robe might be located, being the head of the guild and all. I'm not going to lie, I have always had a bit of a crush on Scarlet, ever since I saw her clear the arena without ever taking a break. Man, that woman knows how to swing an axe. She can swing my axe any day of the week. But what's more important than anything in this world, as of right now, is us both getting our hands on the Sword of Aeons. So, I'm afraid Scarlet is going to have to die. All good things must come to an end, I suppose. What's that? Oakvale? Why, that's great. How convenient that our old friend Twinblade is setting up a bandit faction just around the corner. Since I have a history as a king of bandits myself, I could bring my own army of bandits to attack the town of Oakvale. Then, if, say, I don't know, someone happens to survive the raid, then they are going to immediately assume it is Twinblade because of logistical reasons. It's the perfect plan. I'm not going to lie, it's been about, I don't know, 30 or so years since I last saw any of my bandit friends. This means that I am either going to have to hire younger men from another bandit camp to assist me, or just hire a group of mercenaries and tell them to play the part. Either way works for me. The only thing is that we are going to have to tell them not to kill the people living in the final house. We need to keep Scarlet Robe and her children alive, just in case they also possess the power of will. I guess we could always kidnap them and take them back to Bargate Prison to be tortured, after we sort out the whole Kraken incident, of course. So, what do you think, Maze? Does it sound like a good plan to you, or am I not making much sense because of all this alcohol that we are drinking? A husband? Scarlet Robe has a husband? Oh, well, I guess this means he is not a part of the Archon's bloodline. That's perfect. I can kill him with impunity. I'm going to completely destroy him for marrying my sweet, sweet Scarlet. If I can't have her, then no one can. Burp. Oh, would you look at the time? It seems like it is getting really late now, Maze. I don't know about you, but after 69 pints of beer, I am starting to feel a bit tipsy, and now I can't get Scarlet Robe out of my head. So, it's probably time I head back to the Void now. Don't forget you've got work at the Guild of Heroes in the morning. Try not to sleep in. I will see you tomorrow night then, Maze. That is, if you're not hungover tomorrow and feel up for another pint. We all know you hop from tavern to tavern, whilst everyone else goes to bed. Anyways, enjoy your night and try not to spend that time looking for that blasted Avo's tear. Your obsession with that thing is starting to get really concerning. It's not fucking real. Get over it. Good night. Burp.